Right guys, welcome back to another daily trading vlog. It is currently Monday the 22nd of April. The 10 AM candle has just opened. So what I'm going to go do now is do my analysis for the day. Then I will get on the charts and kind of show you the trades I'm looking at. I will also then send them to the analysis group and then set them on my accounts. Then that way I am pretty much set for the day. I have started a new diet as well, so I'm not really gonna integrate it with this content, but if you are interested in fitness related content and you're interested in losing or gaining weight, there'll be a link in the description to my fitness channel that I've just started. I'm gonna post on that next week and I'm basically just gonna track my diet. So this channel is gonna be for tracking my trading progress. And the rest, and then my other channel will be for fitness related stuff. So if you're interested in either, that's what we're here for. So this week there'll be an episode Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then there will be a video on Thursday. So yeah guys, 4 uploads on this channel this week. So if you are interested and you're not already subscribed, please do. But yes guys, I'm gonna go do my analysis now and I will see you on the charts. Right people, this is what I'm looking at for today. After the end of last week, there was a lot of weakness on the pound. So if we look at pound pairs, as you can see, the pound has absolutely started to crumble across pretty much every single pair. Specifically GU. GU's having a hard time at the minute, and look at GCAD here. Now, when this is happening and prices coming down to the lows, because I like to trade Fibonacci's, for example, something like this, the last Fibonacci has been broken. So for now, I would be waiting for price to start pulling back up. So for today, it looks like the pound pairs most likely won't have a trade. There was a position, however, that I'm potentially interested in on Euro Australian dollar. As mentioned, guys, if you are new here, we are doing a account flip challenge. So I'm going to be risking 5% a trade on just a £500 account that I've transferred over from my live, just so you can see a representation of my trading. I'm not here to show you full account balances and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, that is things I like to keep private. So what I did instead was transfer 500 into an account, and obviously we are just going to high risk that and then obviously see what we can turn it into. So Euro Australian dollar here, around the 50% move of this whole push up, between the 50 and 60% area. So this is an area that I am looking at. The trade is set. It's about 45 pips away. There's no news today which will impact the market. So it is mainly just sentiment and obviously what the technicals do. So we've got this position set. EN, really, I'd be looking at maybe something down here where it's clear. But in all honesty, there's not much going on. Going on to pound Australian dollar. Absolutely flying down. GN are flying down. GJ still kind of ranging with the yen. Same with euro yen. Pound US dollar obviously is crushing down. Euro CAD. I had this area here now. The reason for this area is mainly the fact that it's a 78% retracement of this whole move. And then also if we look left, there's kind of like this structure here. Now my gut, and also a wick there, my gut is telling me to avoid this trade. So what I want to do to you guys is kind of show you, if you have a bad gut feeling about a trade, especially if you've kind of got years of experience in the market like I do, I will usually just avoid the trade. It's not worth taking it, because if it loses, you're going to have told yourself, well, I said it were a bad trade, etc, etc. So yeah, realistically today, guys, Euro Australian dollar is not going to be it's probably going to be the only position I'm looking at. If we look at this journal that I've recently found this morning, this was some back testing from I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, October. Yeah, so you've got the 4 weeks of September and then 4 weeks of October. And my strategy that I am trading currently, that you can see on front of you, would have done 21% just in the London session. And for that reason, obviously, it's very good. So over the course of everything, 21% over 2 months, and that is the way that I am currently charting up this. So if this trade can come today, in about 40 pips time, we will be looking to enter long. I've sent it to the group. If you are interested in following these areas in real time, by all means, the link is in the description. And if you want to learn the strategy that I have just outlined. The link is also in the description. So I will update as the day goes on. Probably the 2 o'clock candle now, and then we'll do a little bit of a summary, and hopefully this Euro Australian dollar trade can actually trigger. Right guys, midday update. I say midday, it's 3:30. So pretty boring training session, to be honest. As you can see, pound, etc. kept going, and then within this candle start to pull back a little bit. This again doesn't mean anything as of right now because the candle is still open for a couple more hours. You can see that Euro CAD did actually come into the area of interest, but as I mentioned, I personally wasn't happy with the trade. To be honest with you, it was mainly a gut thing, because if you look and kind of see at the confluences, you can see you've got a nice rejection there on this left hand side, and I'm sure if you were to go back, you can also see kind of lots of reactions, as you can see here. So although it is a valid area, my gut feeling was against this position. I may come to regret it, and we will obviously see what the update is tomorrow, but as of right now, it's just not a trade which appeals to me, just because it's not clean. The position, however, that I was interested in, the EA position, I don't know why my chart keeps doing this as well, but the EA position, if we look at the level itself, you can see, look, and I've just absolutely butchered that. You can see this is the area. You've got a nice wick rejection there, and you've got a nice wick rejection there. So there's no question in my mind that we could potentially see a reaction from that area, okay? So that's the difference between a weak level and a strong level. By all means, this trade still might go on to work. If we look at the hourly, you can see that price did come into it, and we have seen kind of like a big pullback into the area. So we shall see. But for now, guys, in all honesty, the only thing I was interested in was Euro Australian dollar. You'll notice that I've not taken that many trades since this series has begun, if any. Mainly because I've been refining a couple of things, which I showed you last week on how to look at your journal and how to analyse it. But overall, guys, the market just hasn't given me any opportunities. So we'll wait for pound and New Zealand, pound Australian, pound New Zealand, etc. to pull back, because once they pull back, that will leave some nice areas. If we look, that may leave some nice areas like on these Fibonacci levels here for the rest of the week, okay? So we'll see what happens. If there is any update before tomorrow, I will obviously update it. It's 3:30 now. I've prepped my food for the week. As mentioned, my YouTube for the second channel is in the bio. But that's all prepped now. I'm ahead for the week. So tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. But for now, guys, that's it for the Monday and episode 4 of this vlog series. If you do want to keep up to date with the vlogs, obviously, please just subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. So yes, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.